back to what we've been through. We don't wanna go back to what we've been through. We don't wanna go back, don't go back.
Hey, what kind of water is that? It's Pedic water. Fleet water. Hey, what kind of suit is them? Just place your orders. Let's go. The diamonds are yellow today. You gotta catch up, yeah. Money on the floor.
What is up, gamers? Louis Vuitton Don, back at it again with another video. This video we are dismantling, completely just eviscerating some randoms on Baron. That's an SAT word right there. But I'm trying out a new build and it's absolutely disgusting if you're snowballing, which we are, because I don't think my man, what's his name, Esteban 534 on Vox is gonna be giving me too much trouble, but we'll see. We'll get into the analysis of this build in a little bit, but I think it works really well. This is my first game trying it. I just wanted to experiment, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. And I'm playing on the Quemini. I might try to solo queue to get this account to VG Gold again, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll be recording some videos though and posting them on here. Right now we're almost VG Silver again on this account, but quick update video before we get into this one. Not an update video, but an update note. I did end up hitting VG Gold on Louis Vuitton Don, my main, and yeah, I did it a lot faster than I imagined it would take. So I unfortunately didn't record any videos, either because I just forgot, or Sky's getting in some good damage there. Solid, good work, Sky. Either because I forgot or my phone just messed up, but yeah, it basically just took one or 2 days, 1.5 days of grinding in trio queue with Hammy and LeVar, both absolute animals. We won 17 or 18 in a row. So I got about 50, 60 elo from that, and then yeah, we just got VG Gold. But we maintained a 92% win rate on Saw at the end of it all. Pretty happy about that. Am I one trick? I don't know. I can play basically every carry, but Saw is just my favorite, and I love playing him when the draft requires, because I think he's just the easiest win 90% of the time. So yeah, we hit VG Gold. We'll probably be posting some more ranks from that pretty soon, but right now we may try to get another gold account, try to get a Quemini back up to gold, and we're playing into a Vox and a Sky here. So Baron will do well if he, doesn't fall behind. I think I should be able to body them late game, but Ringo would probably be the best pick here. Ringo is just a monster in his own right, and he does really well into Vox and Sky. But yeah, I wanted to experiment with this build, and it works really well. So yeah, we'll go more into that as the video goes on, but we're just gonna try to CS. It's super important to stay even on your lane CS whenever you're playing Baron, because he's probably the worst. He's one of the worst heroes in the game if you fall behind, unless you turtle the entire game and just get your items. But yeah, once you fall behind on Baron, without gold, he's just a squishy, slow-moving, slow auto-attacking hero who has really short attack range until he gets all of his levels. So if you fall behind, you'll do basically nothing. He's very feast or famine, similar to Saw and many other laners that I like playing. But if you manage to stay even or get a lead early on, then he'll most likely outscale other weapon carries, which is really fun. We're gonna be upside down for a moment here. Not sure why my phone did that, but hopefully we'll... there it is. We're gonna flip around. So yeah, this game, I built Spellsword first. It's a fun item. So we went Spellsword, and then we went Triple Tyrants, finishing up with a Tornado Trigger. And just the main difference between this build and most other Baron builds is that, I opted for a Spellsword instead of a Sorrow Blade. And the reason I did this is because at max rank, Baron's jump jets have a 12-second cooldown, I believe. But if I get Spellsword, that's reduced to like 8 or 9 seconds or so. So I'm sacrificing a little bit of damage late game, like 30 weapon power or so. Get destroyed, Vox. But I have much more mobility because of how more frequently I can use my jump jets. And yeah, using this build, if you build like any attack speed in addition to your Spellsword, you're incredibly mobile. And basically all you have to do is like land 1 or 2 basic attacks before your jump jets is up again. So yeah, like it's incredibly hard to catch this Baron late game. So when you're snowballing, which I am this game, I think it's the best build that you can build on him because you just have so much mobility, and the increased mobility leads to more kills, which translates to more gold, which, you know, it just grows your snowball and increases your chances of closing out the game earlier. So I figured I'd be okay using this build because I knew that I could snowball lane, and I hadn't heard of any of the players. No offense, but I mean, I just hadn't heard of any of them, so I didn't think Esteban 534 would be bullying me out of lane, especially with a Finn, because Finn is not a good support this patch, at least to my knowledge. Someone proved me wrong, but he's not that good. Sky, I didn't even think we'd do that much damage, but she had the flask and she's almost dead. But yeah, Finn also just doesn't provide any lane assistance. Like, all he does is stand there, basically. And they also don't have that much crowd control on their team, and I had an Arden who is really good with helping carries in the lane. And they also had a Sky who generally doesn't have the best lane gank, so I figured it'd be fairly easy to stay even or win lane into this guy. But yeah, we're doing really good. We have decent CS, and because we just picked up a Tyrants, I picked up an Infuse as well, and I didn't even have to pop it right here. I think Vox only has like a Poison Shiv, so like at this point in the game, Vox should be able to kill me if he was staying even, but even in that circumstance, like, he got out-traded, and already you can see how frequently my jump jets is up, so I'm just using it as frequently as possible, basically. But yeah, like I said, just when you're playing Baron, just try to stay even with the other laner. He generally hits his power spike, like his big power spike, after he gets 3 item, but once I hit level 8, I decided to pop my Tyrants, and Finn with the 300 IQ stands under turret, so it aggroes me, but it's whatever. Vox is just melting. We're gonna go in on them there. Finn pops Fountain, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I decided to jump as far as I could, see if I could catch Vox, but couldn't quite. We go ahead, I ping Goldmine here, and I mean, honestly, from this point out, it's kind of game. I mean, Baron outscales Vox pretty hard. It's really difficult for him to beat me late game. And he went a Poison Shiv build first, which means that he, you know, he's gonna have to be stacking and like diving me super hard, which requires a coordinated team, which this team is not, especially in solo queue. So yeah, it's pretty much GG from this point on, but from this point on, you can sort of see how effective this build is and how frequently my jump jets are up. They don't have that much armor, so I'm just going to continue pushing this advantage. I decided to ult and go for the 2v3, and yeah, you can see they just get destroyed. And already, like, I jumped, and then 1-2 basic attacks, and then my B is up again. So we get the kill on Sky. Arden has a questionable gauntlet. Right here, probably best decision to do Goldmine, unless I just want to keep harassing them in lane, because Vox keeps overextending. But it's crazy how frequently my jump jets are up. Like it's literally 1 or 2 basic attacks, and then they're immediately back up. They're on like just over a 9-second cooldown, which is pretty insane, especially considering I haven't built any attack speed. And once I do, like, I'm basically gonna have it up instantaneously. One thing I might try is building breaking point, maybe second, because of the attack speed that gives. Calculated, get destroyed box. And then maybe from that point building the tornado trigger, and then just jumping constantly. I'm not sure how well that would work because I might not do enough damage with just a breaking point on a Spellsword. I might need crit, but possibly going breaking point and going breaking point and tornado trigger could be good too instead of a Tyrant's Monocle. We'll see. Not sure. Sky with the legendary kill there. Congratulations. That was a nice barrage and overextension by myself, but I was melting them, and then now I just picked up, I think, another Tyrant's Monocle and a Lucky Strike, so it's pretty much GG. When I have a lead in lane and I'm building, you know, items that are doing tons of damage, most of the time, if I'm not dying, I just continue building the same thing. Like, I picked up 1 Tyrant's Monocle, 2 Tyrant's Monocles, and then those like scale exponentially, crit scales exponentially, so the more of them you have, the more damage they do. So they're really responsive to snowballs. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick up another Tyrants after this, and then basically just be one-shotting all of them. Like, I think I should be able to kill Sky with 1 combo. Jump out of the ult there, decide to pick up an Infuse because I just hit level 11, and then go in super hard and just destroy them. Blackfeather actually did less damage than their carries this game. They both did more damage, and like he did 14,000 and I did 56, I think. So pretty solid numbers. But yeah, Baron is a super easy, fun hero. Once you get past the early stages of the laning phase and you get your crit items, if you stay even with the other laner or build up any kind of lead, then it's super easy from that point on. We're not gonna take that guy's regen because we're not absolute cancer, but 3rd Tyrants and a Spellsword 12 minutes in. GG, well played, guys. They're gonna pick up a gold mine and I'm gonna kill Sky. Easy. We're gonna get the kill on Vox, possibly. We get stunned, he goes away, Vox is porting. Oh, get a combo off on him, the B. Looks like he's unfortunately gonna get away though, he uses his B. Every time I have my flask up, I want to try to bait it. So like, it looked like Finn might have been able to get that kill on me, like if he played it perfectly and stunned me out of my, like, out of an auto attack possibly, but yeah, whenever you have a flask, I always hold on to it for the baits, especially once I have a snowball, because that just means more kills and it's really fun. I don't know what they're doing at this point, it's basically over, but yeah, Sky's dead and gone. These guys are all VG, I think, VG or VG Silver. I know one of them was VG Silver last season, so they're not terrible, but yeah, we're able to get the ace and extend our lead. We have 160, 170 CS in under 14 minutes. Sky almost dead again. Arden with the MVP gauntlet. Now we're trolling, now we're overextending here. We don't have any health. And Arden, questionable blood for blood. He gets the cheers ping though, so more power to him. From here, I'm not really sure what the best item to buy is. I decided to pick up a tornado trigger because I figure I need some attack speed on Baron, because every time he basic attacks, the cooldown on his B is reduced 12.5%. So if you have enough attack speed, you can basically just jump everywhere all the time and be uncatchable, which into a skill shot hero like Sky is really good. But I mean, to be honest, it didn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all what I build at this point. Like, we just have too much of a lead and I'm doing too much damage. But yeah, I do want to experiment in the future to see if getting a breaking point and a tornado trigger earlier would be worth it. Especially maybe in the double skill shot heroes, if I could just dodge everything with my B. But yeah, I'm not sure. Vox actually does decent damage once he gets onto me because I have no defense, but we're able to close the game out super early there. Pick up a triple kill, pick up some more CS to pad the stats for VG Pro, and we secure another win for Aquemini, which currently has a 100% win rate in ranked this season. I may try to get a VG Gold all solo queue, but I'll probably just end up trioing with Hammy and LeVar again. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a little bit about how to play Baron. I know it was like a ridiculous snowball, and I'll have some closer games coming for you soon, because I think those are often more informative in many cases, because obviously, despite what it may seem like, I don't snowball games like this all the time, or even most of the time, but we're able to get a win here, trying out the new Baron build. I think that Spellsword first can be really good under the right circumstances. You're sacrificing a little bit of weapon power, but you're getting a lot more mobility late game, and yeah, I mean, I think it's worth, because it also makes attack speed so good on Baron. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll have some more content coming for you soon. I've got a Ringo gameplay where I want to get some Mixi. I'll be posting soon, and let me know what other type of content you guys want to be seeing. Once I get a chance, I'll be posting more like trio queue ranked VG Silver, VG Gold gameplay, like into sweaty teams, like into Vision or Misfits, or I don't know, some other professional teams. But definitely I'll be posting that content once I get it. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.